right, we're back, my friends. My cat is torturing a freaking lizard. She found a lizard and is messing with it. I tried to chase her away from the lizard, and then I tried to pick up the lizard, and the lizard just ran away from me. So, you know, I wasn't gonna chase that lizard down. I don't know where she finds these lizards. I think I just don't know. I just don't know. Anyways, let's clean things up. I mean, I assume she gets them from the garage. That's my assumption. I could be wrong, but I assume she gets them from the garage. Alistair, why are you barking now? You weren't barking a second ago. You just randomly decide to bark right now? You demon dog. I love my demon. He's such a good boy. Even if he does drive me insane. You have my peppers. What? Oh my god, BlizzCon 2026! Passes are on sale now! Let's go! Funky, let's go to BlizzCon. I'm gonna send you there as my representative. All paid expenses by you as my representative. I'm not paying for a damn thing. Ain't got that kind of money. I'm poor. Lucky to be alive right now. Granted, anybody, if they want to go to BlizzCon on my behalf, again, you have to pay for yourself. I cannot do it. If you want to go on my behalf, represent me, claim that you're just the writer, by all means, do it. I don't care. I don't care about nothing. With that said, I will contact my lawyer if you try to say that you're me. Not that I have a lawyer, but I'll pretend to have a lawyer in this instance, and I will contact them, and I will threaten a lawsuit. You are not just the writer. Do not pretend to be me. That is unacceptable. But if you want to, go ahead. Do whatever you want. I don't care. You'll probably be as long as you're like good at video games and you can make me look good. I don't care. Do whatever you want. You play Call of Duty, make sure you do well at Call of Duty, you know? Because I'm awful at video games, so somehow I'm bad at this game too. I started playing chess. I realized I'm really bad at chess too. God, it's insane. The thing I realized about chess is, like, I just don't know, like, anything. I mean, I know the pieces, I know the basic foundation of what you need to do, but I don't know, like, openings or anything, and I'm just sitting here staring at the things like, what are you guys talking about, openings? What the hell does that even mean? I just move the pieces and hope for the best. Isn't that what everybody does? You telling me there's an actual strategy to this game? And it's not just randomly move pieces and hope for the best? My god. Button mashing in chess, you know? Okay, back. Okay, back. Welcome back, Funky. How's it going? Gotta be honest, didn't even know you were gone. Disco wheels and groovy feels. Oh, truth. It's because you're always in my heart. You're always in my heart. Funky, I'm gonna be honest. There's no room in my heart for anybody. My heart has been taken. Taken by my dogs and my cats. That's the only amount of love I can show anybody. Everyone else can just go ahead and disappear. I don't need none of you sons of guns. I just need my dogs and my cats. That's all the love I need. I love my babies. They're the best creatures in the universe. You best believe. Nice. That's done. Come on. Oh my gosh. Other than that, Funky, how was your week? How was your week? Did you have a good week? Did you get a lot done this week? I mean, it sounds like you had a great week because you went to a sumo show, got to do that, which is really cool. Totally jealous about that. Okay, I'm gonna probably have to get this. Here we go. Beautiful. Okay, don't need you anymore. You can go away. All right, we're going to finish up this side, and then we'll make our way over to this side. So let's go back here, get in here, get this place done. Oh my god, we're at 69? Oh boy! Guys, we're at 69. I don't need to do anything else. That's the perfect number to stop on right here. 69. Wouldn't that be great if that's what I did? I just did 69 for all my... just 69% on all the maps. I'm such a child still. It's not even funny, but it's funny to me. I'm such a child. I'm never gonna grow up, I don't think. I think I'm gonna always be this immature idiot. You know what? I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. I'll be 50 years old. Still making stupid jokes. Streaming in a virtual space. Oh my god. What are you going on about, Sassy Baptiste? Out of curiosity, does anyone actually pay attention to what is being texted in this game? Like, I just came back from driving 3 hours since 5 a.m. around 20 different Starbucks trying to find the new bear cup for my sister. I don't even know what any of that means. I don't even know what a bear cup is, but cool. What is a bear cup? What are you talking about? What is that? I mean, that's dedication though. Trying to get something for that for your sister. I'm gonna be honest. I probably wouldn't do that for my sister. Like it took Jackie years of trying to convince me to go to church with her until I finally caved in and went to church with her. And it was only because I was leaving California. So I don't think I would have spent 3 hours trying to find her a Starbucks cup shaped like a bear. You're just better. You're a better brother than I am. That's all it is. Yeah, but she's overseas and pregnant, and I'm a good brother. Yeah. I'm not a good brother. Also, going to church is like a big commitment, you know? It's like... You know what? Actually, I think I probably would. If I had to pick, I definitely would pick finding the bear cup over going to church. So... That's also just because, like, religion, ugh, gross. Sorry if you're religious. And look, I love my sister. I went to church with her to, you know, make her happy. And it was the worst experience of my life. So, it's like every experience I've ever had in church has been bad. And I was raised Catholic, so... Sorry, going back, just had the whole memories pop back in as I was thinking about it. I also live in the South where, like, religion is, like, beat down into you, and it's so freaking annoying. And look, I support everybody's right to practice whatever religion they want. Because whatever makes people happy, I'm fine with it. But, oh my god. Being a queer person in the South and going to a church is very odd. Granted, the church I went to was in California, with my sister, so... But, like, her now husband's stepfather was, like, a pastor at a church. And... he had to have known what he was doing. Because, like, even Sam's my sister's husband now, said that it was strange that he was talking about that. But he was talking about how gay people are going to go to hell and all this other stuff. And he was like, yeah, normally he doesn't do that. That was strange. It was like, maybe it's because he knows my sexuality. Maybe he's trying to say something to me. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being paranoid. But, like, even Sam was like, yeah, that's kind of strange that he was doing that. Of all days. Because he normally avoids that topic. So the one day that I went to the church with my sister, Sam's stepfather had to bring this whole topic up, and it was just a very uncomfortable thing. Sitting there listening to it. Being told I'm gonna go to hell. Like... He didn't say it directly to me, but he was just like, yeah. Blah, blah, blah. I was like, okay, dude. I don't want to be here. Jackie, I don't want to be here. And then afterwards, he had the gall to be like, hey, you want to come over and have pizza at our house? Blah, blah, blah. I did go to their house and get pizza. You're offering me free food? I do accept free food. So I guess my morals went out the door with the free food, but... Still, the church thing, still, That whole situation was just like very uncomfortable. And at their house, I ate their pizza and then left. Said goodbye to Jackie. And then went and got drunk as fuck and made out with some people at a bar. Multiple people. It was great. It was my last night in California, so. So, fuck you! Went and lived my life up. Nothing says like a good time like going to church and then going to get drunk and making out with random strangers that you never saw again. Woot woot. That was back in the party days of Jesus. Party Jesus is no longer a thing. Party Jesus is like, I'm gonna stay at home and play video games. Party Jesus is gone. Party Jesus is never gonna return, unfortunately. It is the unfortunate truth. Party Jesus is gone forever. Oh, it's probably up there. Yeah. If you could believe it or not, I was big on the party scenes. It's strange to think about how I was like 10 years ago when all of that was going on. In terms of like how I interacted with people. Because I really think like on one hand, I mean I've always been kind of like standoffish and antisocial, but I was more willing to be around people back in my 20s, and then I just got older and more grumpier and was like, I don't want to deal with people. I mean, I guess that's pretty normal growing up, right? I think most people get old, grumpy, and don't want to be around people. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just trying to justify it now. When 100% people, what a bunch of bastards. Exactly. People are lame. I hate people. That's why I'm a teacher. No joke, like my being a teacher gives me enough interaction with people, like doing Twitch and being a teacher gives me enough interaction with people that I just like, I don't need to be around people. I'm just gonna go home, be with my dogs, and ignore everything else. I don't need to go out on dates. I don't need to go to a bar. I don't need to go to random meetups and stuff. It's, watch it if I have. I've watched the IT crowd. I've watched it. It's been a while since I've watched it, but I've watched it. I watched it because I was forced to. It's like all things. I was forced to watch it because I was somebody I was dating. That's how I watch a lot of things. People force me to watch things. That's how I watched Community. That's how I watched Parks and Rec the first time. That's how I experienced Veronica Mars as an adult. Someone forced me to watch Veronica Mars. Fell in love with that show. But it's so good. It was fine. I'm gonna be honest, I don't have too strong of a memory of it other than, like, being told to watch it and being forced to watch it because of the person I was dating. Like, they made me sit down with them and watch it with them. Literally, that's my entire memory of that show. I just realized these are Tetris blocks. Are you gonna wine and dine me, Funky? If you wine and dine me, I'll watch it. Never mind. Dang it! I was trying to get you to wine and dine me. You don't want to wine and dine me? Am I not beautiful enough for you? Damn it. Damn it all. I'm a cheap date, I swear. Yeah, Bill, some pizza. Ugh. Listen. Oddly enough, I haven't seen my sister in like close to a decade, so I mean, I talk to my sister a lot, like over the phone and text and stuff, but not seeing Sam either. And I don't even talk to Sam, so. Dang it, why did I do that? I was trying to hit 3 and I hit R. You only talk with your brother-in-law about anime? Yeah. To be fair, Sam and I have like nothing in common, so. To be fair, my sister and I have nothing in common either. Like, we're, other than like a love of theater, and that's the only thing my sister and I can really bond over. With that said, my sister and I are, even though we don't see each other, we're still relatively close. My sister and I were always pretty close when we were younger, too. My sister, when my sister and I had crossover in college, because my sister is about 1.5 years, 2 years older than me, when I finally went to college, she was trying her hardest to get me to come live with her. She was like, yeah, let's rent a house together, blah, 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 blah. Didn't do it. Did not do that. I chose to live in the dorms, didn't live with my sister. And then I lived in the dorms for 3 years. Dorm life was actually pretty fun. I really liked dorm life. From what I can remember of it, I remember enjoying it a lot. It was convenient, it was on campus. They didn't have to go out of my way to have to, like, drive anywhere and stuff. Like, I don't know. Everybody should experience dorm life. It's actually something I'm considering, like, if I do chase after a PhD, several of the universities I'm looking at for a PhD have, like, upperclassmen, graduate dorms and stuff. And, like, it's something I'm considering, like, especially, like, if my pups pass away or anything like that. Just going and living, like, in grad dorm apartment things that the universities have. Something I'm considering. If I ever pursue that. Instead of having to find my own, like, place to live and stuff. All I know is I can't live with roommates anymore. Too much drama. Yeah, roommates are the worst. That's one thing I will say. Like, I refuse to live with roommates. I've actually done pretty good job of, like, not living with roommates. Did have a roommate while in Japan, Kansas City, and when I lived in Kansas City, Louisville didn't have roommates. Because California is so expensive, I did have a roommate in California. It was somebody that I worked with. They were fine. We kind of never really talked to each other. Even we worked together, we lived together, but we rarely ever really talked to each other. He did help take care of my dog, though. He did help take care of Morrigan. He liked Morrigan, I think. But he would help, like, walk Morrigan and stuff if, like, I was working late or something. Which was cool. I thought that was cool. That he would do that for me. But we both worked at the same, like, theater, in the same theater company together. And so, but we worked on, like, opposite shifts. And so, if I was working, like, super late or anything, he would walk Morrigan for me. Or if I had to, like, leave early in the morning and didn't have time to walk Morgie, he would walk her for me and stuff. So it was nice. Because he didn't have to do that, you know? Now, I was probably a horrible roommate because I'm just an asshole, but... yeah. I can't, like, other than California, I haven't had a roommate in my adult life at all, and I hope to keep it that way. I mean, I technically live with my parents now, so unless you count my parents as roommates, but that's a weird thing to count. Like, I'll never... When I live on my own, I will never have roommates. I will live by myself. I won't even have a partner. And if I have a partner, they can have their own house. They can have their own apartment, and we have visitings on Saturday and Sundays. This is why I'm never gonna have a relationship again. Because that's an extreme, like, rule. Listen, we can see each other every Saturday and Sunday, but you can't stay the night, and you have to respect my boundaries with that. I'm of course joking, I'm of course joking. Or am I? Who knows? Hey, there's a gnome there. What's this gnome doing over here? What are you doing over here, buddy? DJ Gnome in the house! DJ Gnome in the house! Alright, see you guys later. Be a good gnome. Play some better music, DJ Gnome. You know what I would love to see? This is just my dumb thought. I would love to see, like, a horror version of PowerWash Simulator. Where you have to clean and everything, and you're... You know... Things getting spooky around you as you're cleaning. Is there anything like that? You think there is? Oh my god, look it up for me and tell me what it is, and I'll add it to my list of things to play. I want it. I want a spooky thing. Yeah. Try to remember, try to look for it, and then let me know. That's what I want. We are almost done with this stuff. Getting going here. Not exactly horror, but there are no ghosts, and the Grand might be up your alley. Not the one I was thinking of. Oh, okay. Huh. I'll look it up. So I just like the idea of that for some reason. This idea of cozy and horror. I want it. I want to be scared. I need something to scare me. It's also part of a musical? The hell does that mean? Part of a musical. I freaking hate musicals. Musicals are the worst. Ugh. I say that as somebody who has mixed way too many musicals in his life. Prior to grad school and stuff, I was a sound engineer and stuff, and I mixed a lot of musicals. Never want to do it again, though. I absolutely refuse to ever mix a musical again. Maybe. I'd probably do. Actually, I'd probably do it if it's like a one-off thing for one night, but if you're like, tell me I have to do it multiple nights, the answer will always be no. I will never work a show again. I will never work a run of a show again. Because god dang, I hated it. Eventually. I liked it at first, and then eventually I got annoyed by it. What are you sending me? What is this? What are you sending me here? It seems cool. Seems cool. So I was watching a video, everybody, that Funky dropped in the chat. It was for the game that he was talking about, the There Are No Ghosts and the Grand Might. The Grand. Looks cool. I'll do a thorough investigation of it in the future. Are you a musical person, Funky? Do you like musicals? What's your favorite musical? I swear to God, if you say Hamilton, I'm gonna burn this place to the ground. You don't know enough about him to have him. Okay, I accept that answer. Because if you would have said Hamilton or Phantom of the Opera, I would have burned this freaking place to the ground. Not because those are bad musicals or anything, but it's because, like, that's the layman's freaking musical. It's the everyman's musical. That's the people who don't actually know anything about musicals will default to. Same alma mater as Lin-Manuel? Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Alright. They were giving us free tickets to Hamilton. Ugh, gross. I would burn, if someone tried to give me free tickets to Hamilton, I would burn them. Burn them. Hamilton's fine, I'm just joking. Hamilton's a fine musical, I do think it's overrated. And not nearly as good as people try to make it out to be. Maybe I am a contrarian. Oh my god. I'm just now having that realization about myself. I do have contrarian views on a lot of things. On the popular things. Oh my god, I'm the problem. Bring back the 80s, baby! Hell yeah, I agree with you. Bring back the 80s and the neon lights and the disco. I'm all for it. Oh god, I forgot I still had that over here. Oh god. Fuck you, why didn't you tell me I still had this to do over here? Oh my god. You're supposed to be my freaking lookout here. What is wrong with you? God, man. Yeah, theater is my, like, whole life, though, and so, like, musicals has always just been something. My mom, from a young age, I remember listening to a lot of different musicals. Cats, Phantom of the Opera, Jesus Christ Superstar. I remember my mom going to a live show of that while we were living in Ohio. I remember being left at a babysitter's house. And then they, like, got snowed in, and they couldn't get back to us. So I was, like, at this person's, the babysitter's house for, like, 2 or 3 days because my parents couldn't get back to us. Because of a blizzard. Get back to me and my sister. I was like 5, 6 years old at the time. This was back in the 90s. Maybe it was Godspell. I don't know, it was one of the two. It was Godspell or Jesus Christ Superstar. I want to say it was Jesus Christ Superstar, though. Could have been Pippin, too. I don't think it was Pippin, though. Pretty sure it wasn't Pippin. Ugh, gross. Gross. Can I, like, climb this, please? Thank you. Don't need you anymore. Go over there. Oh, I'm gonna need it, actually. Dang. Well, I might be able to get away without having it. I gotta finish this before the end of the stream! Alright, we may sacrifice sudding everything up, even though it's so gratifying to do. To be more efficient. That's done. And that's done. That's done. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I take it back. We're gonna sud everything up. Everything gets sudded. It was actually a mod in House Flipper too. Oh, the horror thing. It was a mod in House Flipper. That's still cool, though. It's still cool that somebody had the same idea and made it into a mod. Because, yeah, like, I don't know. I think this would be cool to do something like this with weird, spooky stuff happening around you. I think it would be cool. As you're trying to clean and enjoy life. Weird, spooky things happen. Found this one, though. Silent cleaning, move silently, clean thoroughly, a 3D horror action and cleaning simulation featuring KO's real products. Clean the villa, solve hidden puzzles, and escape while your performance affects the home's appraisal value. I mean, that might be it. That might be something. I'll check it out. How much does it cost on Steam? It's free? Damn. Is it on Steam? If it's not on Steam, I'm not going to download it. I don't trust anything but Steam. Steam for life, baby! Steam for life! Joking. Fuck Steam. Steam sucks. I cuss, by the way. Exclamation point cuss. I should stop giving you those things. You all need to pay attention. Y'all didn't hear me say it doesn't count anymore. I'm no longer gonna freaking say when I cuss. You barbarians need to freaking listen. You disgusting barbarians. All of you. All of you are disgusting to me. Why am I so mean this morning? Oh my god, I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so mean. Just the meanest person ever. After you did all that research for me. You're actually working? When you say working, do you mean working your... Never mind. That was going to be very inappropriate of me to say. It's going to be very inappropriate of me to say, and we're not going to go there because I'm gonna not do that because I'll get in trouble. I don't want to get banned from Twitch. Not yet, at least. Maybe one day, though. You know? I get all the cups? I guess I did. I don't know. Why would anybody want these soggy-ass freaking cups after they got just sprayed with soap and stuff? This game makes no sense! I know, Fitbit, I know. My back is killing me, y'all. I just got like a weird spasm in my back. Somehow, I'm having cramps in my back by just sitting here. It's not fair. Old man body. I'm trying to speed this up. I'm trying to go fast here. Got 9 minutes. Gotta do this in 9 minutes. I can do— oh my god, I just messed everything up. I just messed it all up. I hit R instead of 3. Oh god. Oh god, oh god, we're all gonna die. Time limit, time limit. Self-imposed time limit. You can do it. It's about the flick of the wrist. The flick of the wrist. The ceiling light sucks. How is there still— don't understand how there's still stuff. That's what I get for just flicking the wrist. Flicking the wrist technique does not work very well. It leaves a lot of little tiny dots everywhere. Okay. Where is the light? Is it going? Light, where are you at? Why are you... Where's the last little bit? There it is, maybe? There you go, finally. Jesus. I'm a little concerned because... I mean, we're at 97%, but I'm a little concerned because it doesn't look like we're getting anything popping up right now to indicate that we are almost done. So we might have a lot of small little things to do, which will suck if I have to run around and look for those. Ugh. Do. Oh no, flick. Okay, it's appeared. Okay, I don't know, I'm trying to still clean that up. Woof woof. Woof woof, Alistair. Woof woof. Stop breaking my concentration, dog. Ah. Orky schmork dorks. Nice. Could I do the frame though? Where's the frame? Oh, on the inside. There we go. Okay. Oh my god. Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of little tiny things I'm gonna have to like search for. Dang it. Just really hoping we're gonna avoid that. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, handrail? Okay. Dun, dun. Okay, and then reception floor. Okay. Got that. How the heck am I supposed to get that? Okay, there we go. Oh, back out here. Okay, back over here. Frame. Oh, there it is. Ah, we did it! We're done! We did it! We finished the disco. Let's check it out. Look how beautiful this place is. Look how beautiful this place is now. Oh, I mean, it's not beautiful right now, but it's beautiful. Just in time. It is noon, and it is time